What's the matter, you? Hey, what do you gotta say? Hey, how are ya? Hope you're well. Welcome back, fam. How's everybody doing today? Thank you for subscribing, my subscriber family. If you're not subscribed, please get subscribed. And if you'd like to support the channel, over here. I don't know, fancy signs, 'cause I don't know how to use computers. She doesn't know it. Cash App, $, capital A-M-Y, capital L-E-E, capital A, capital L. PayPal, leave them on the list side at gmail.com. If you're here to see about the children, probably the name of this, I don't know, I haven't named it. Okay, if you must know everything, I will put this up here. The Deets. When you see the Deets sign, that's when I'll get moving on that. Alright, now go on ahead. I said go on now. Get! No, you can stay, I'm just kidding. Please stay, please, molto bene. Alright, so, hope everybody's well. So, you know what? I'm going to look at my list to know what to do, because I'm a screw. Alright. Looks like it's... What? It's time for the news. To news. Hey, Youze, it's time for this here news. It's time for the news to use. It's time for the news to use. Alright. That might change tomorrow. Don't quote me. It's too late. Excuse me, sir, I don't think so. What do you mean I said what? Oh, well then, you know, that's that. I almost started laughing. I'm like, no, the show must go on. You know me. Y'all know me. Dude, I don't know about you, but Jaws haunts me. It is haunting. Here's what we're going to be talking about later. And we got the news to use. Let's talk about the news. Oh, Jesus, Lord, yo. Oh, my God, I'm not kidding when I say I'm shaking. Okay. I can't, I shan't. All right. So we are going to be talking about SBSK, special books by special kids. But we're going to be doing all this. It's like this and like that and like this and it's like this and like that and like this and it's like that. Whose birthday is it today? Whose birthday is it? I need to know my family's birthdays. You know I do. I ain't got no snaggles, dude, to even snaggle about it. I ain't even snaggling. I just need to know your birthday. Alright. Also, we need to send any prayers out. I'd like to start to say, I would like to send prayers out to people who are impacted by the storm Debbie, Florida, the southeast coast. And prayers for FEMA and all personnel everywhere, everybody helping, and prayers to everybody getting hit by that storm. One of our family, somebody in our family, somebody sweet and kind and wonderful, has been hit with a lot of rain. She's not having it. She'll have a lot, but not that. All right. Oh, Madonna mia, amore. I wanted to bring my retro Rosie dresses out, but hey, Win some, lose some. All right. You'll have that. I didn't do it, and I'm not going to get them. Okay, I'm just not. All right. Ah, yes, Bizarro movies. See, now every time I'll make these doggone signs, I get offers here, and I'm like, what? Like, I forgot, like, a whole area. Say what? But yeah. So, wait, where are we? Bizarro movie suggestions. My Bizarro movie suggestion tonight, I actually have two. I don't know, do I? Rope. Yeah, that's right, rope. Just R-O-P-E, rope. Now run away, now go put it on. Alright, so, no, do what I say, not as I do. So I'm saying, Rope is a Jimmy Stewart movie, and well, I think you should watch my movie. It's really a good movie about two young boys. You had it, then you left it. You had it, you dropped it, you picked it back up, and then you dropped it again. You crazy woman, Mike. Well, I don't know. All right, that wasn't bad. I kind of want to also say something like Flaming Rum Punch, but that was not Jimmy Stewart that ordered the Flaming Rum Punch. It was the Angel. How's that? Sorry. Alfred Hitchcock it is, 1948. The neat thing about Rope, rope. I myself, by the way, bridge should be coming around the mountain any day now. Won't that be something? You know, this one we call Gold Member, it does its own thing. That's like a cap or something, so at least they'll have to file this one down. I am not looking forward. I am not looking forward to it. Okay, so I was laid up like a mother scratcher, just laying in the bed like a big lunatic. My back went out. Here's the deal, McNeil. Let's hop in our DeLorean, shall we? Because we're going back in time. Let's see here. It was 96 because I met my husband then. Hey, here's a good way to get completely incapacitated. To the dumbest way to actually put your back out is what I did. I picked up a massive, like, big pot. Like this big, this round. I was working at a hospital of mulligatawny stew. Unless you're like Irish and just came fresh off the boat and you're in the like 1800s, nobody eats that. Like nobody. What is this, a potato famine? Like what's happening? Like what is this, like the streets of? Anyway. Mulligatawny. Stop it. So I made this apple stew that nobody on the planet will ever eat, ever. I promise they threw it all away except for the 10 bowls I ate. Oh, they threw that all away except for these 10 bowls. Well, I picked it up like this much. Oh, man. I flew out, woo, like L4, L5, all that jazz, like around where your waistband is, like, well, not waistband. We're not wearing pull-ups. Wow. I like just giggled like a crazy circus clown or like passenger. Okay. I giggled like FK. FK? I kind of want you. Well, hey, I'm not swearing. Alright, I'm not swearing. I swear. Then I ain't swearing. Isn't it weird when people are like, honestly, blah, blah, blah? I'm like, why not? Why isn't it? When weren't you honest? I hate. No, I'm not gonna hate. No hate. It's similar to hate. We can put hate in the paint situation if we have to. Let's not do that. Let's just take our time, settle down, think it all out. You know, we don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Okay. My YouTube suggestion. I feel like, oh wait, before that, No Deets yet. No Deets yet. What you got? What you got? This is... Wait, does it say that? Yeah, it says that. What you got? Meaning like talent, paintings, recipes. What else did I put on here? Look. Beats or beats. It could be homemade beats or it could be a song of beats. I don't care. Tell me about it, man. What if you were making beats while you were making beats while you were eating beats and wearing beats? Be innocent. La, 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 la. Okay. Ah, yes. Today's Bizarro. Say what? Today's Say What? And you gotta send in a state something. Well, I don't want to demand, but you know, like we are family, so. All right, it'd be swell. You hear swell? I say if you just send in a say what, because the one I'm doing tonight is Gucci Balucci. All right, this is where I get this from. There is a show called The Mighty Boosh, and you might see it on the telly, British television, with the British network. Yeah, I don't know. So it's called The Mighty Boosh, and I like it because of the coloring. It's like all deep purples and blues in the background. Plus, it's completely bizarro. It's really weird. And I love it, okay? So shut up! Alright. Yeah, so the one I'm doing is called, oh yeah, the word. Say what? Say what? Smack you sensible. I'll smack you sensible, mate. That's right. Oh, right. I'll smack you sensible, mate. Mate means friend. That's why he's got a smack on me. I'll make him real smart. Real sensible. He's gonna be sensible, you see. And then we say Deets. The Deets. Alright. Swimming in the Deets. Actually, that's the sign for drowning, so we're drowning in the Deets. So this channel is interesting, but what I want to focus on is parent care. When you watch these videos, let's see, because I know I'll tell you about the parent care right after we hear about Grayson. There's so much about Grayson. This sweet boy, I put it on the community tab. This sweet boy, oh my goodness gracious. He is a little ray of light. It is actually on the light. You are shooting me. Do I hit it? I swear. Oh! Alright. How did he just sit on that light? Alright. Ow. No, it's not hot. Alright, so this little sweetheart, when she was pregnant, the mom, she had been told you're going to have a healthy baby boy. All the... Are you seeing this? Okay, I need to focus, and I will. All the ultrasounds were healthy. Everything said healthy. Way to go, everything's perfect. Also, they don't want to do, once you see him, they don't want to do any life-altering cosmetic procedures on him. It's not worth it. Seriously, it just isn't. So, Grayson's syndrome is named after Grayson. I'm going to tell you what's going on with Grayson. Craniofacial DNA sequence. Oh, by the way, his DNA sequence came out normal, so it didn't even show up. Even now, like, his DNA sequence is fine. It's normal. All right. hydrocephalus. So hydro means more, right? Cephalus is the brain, right? Hypo, anything, right? Wait, look it up, look it up, look it up. I'll get confused. Whoop! It is my Latin, but I got to. First second now. Do what I say. Don't have a cow. What's it called? Hydro. You stole our money. You got nothing. Alright, hydro. Yo, it's it. Okay, wait. No, legit, it came up as a company. That is sad. Means water or hydrogen. I was wondering the hydro. I was thinking of something else like hypo. That's why I even went there. Good thing we did this. So it's basically water on the brain. Alright. Whew. I'll break down. I need to get my book out to do it, but we could learn that too. I don't see why we can't learn that too. I need to refresh on that. What I mean by that, because I'm not actually saying what I'm talking about. Latin beginnings and endings, like medical terminology. I have a medical terminology book, and every day we can learn something. Once you learn the prefixes and stuff, like you'll just get it. Like you'll get it. It's easy. It's so easy once you get it. Did I say it's easy once you get it or what? Okay. So he has hydrocephalus, craniofacial disformation, chira, it's CHIARA malformation, craniosynostosis, which is a malformation of his head, a cleft palate, blind in one eye, trouble in the other one. Here it gets really crazy. Hand and feet deformities, no bones. No bones in his thumbs, and he loves to twiddle them. He has 3 toes on each foot. This is a sign language for 3, by the way. It's not this. It's this. I just think the thumb has to be there. And this little boy, he has no bones in his thumb, so it'll help you remember. 3 toes on each foot. Occipital bone. Occipital encephal, encephalocephale, which means brain matter protrudes through his head. Brain matter protrudes through his head. Wow. He's got a feeding machine. The mom will explain it. She's like, this is a Mickey button. There's a balloon inside. This is called a looking key. It spins and opens when you put the attachment on it in the feed and the flow. So he basically has a little port here. It's a feeding tube. He has a lot of upper body strength, and the way he rolls around, he rolls and army crawls to go from place to place. He doesn't walk. That's how he goes. So he has a feeding tube. They asked him, do you want friends or money? He's like, money. Like, he didn't even hesitate. First of all, too, I want to put out that the guy that does all these, oh, you're next, man. Ooh, see, he's trying me. And I'll be like, yeah, I get you next time. Anyway, he's kind of like he's really, the first time I watched it, I'm like, what is the deal? McNeil. But he is a sweetheart. He actually was a teacher in this. He was going to make a book, and he ended up just making like videos. But it's better this way because then you could see the actual people with the disabilities. But he's always like, "You like dinosaurs? Do you like dinosaurs?" And I'm gonna tell you what, the way he is, my cousin is a teacher for adults and children with disabilities, and I used to go to work with her, and we'd have a 7-year-old and we'd have like a 50-year-old, and everybody's in diapers. We only had 7 people, but they were severe disabilities. But that's how she talks. That's how she still talks like, I'll be like, why are you talking to me like that? All right, so he's a happy person. Oh gosh, he was so cute. He's like doing this, and the guy's like, and the kid goes, "I can't stop giving knuckles." We're gonna watch baseball in a little bit, right? He keeps saying that. His dad, they asked his dad, like, what's it like having Grayson as your son? And the dad's saying all these politically correct, like, answers. And Grayson's just looking at him like, yeah, like he's messing with them, you know? He's so cute. Grayson and his dad, they text and call each other all day long while Grayson's dad's at work. And they ask Grayson, like, what do you like the most? He goes, emojis. He's really cute. And he dabbed with his dad, so it was adorable. Come on, a dab? That is adorbs. I love him so much. Like, I love him so much. His dad said he's just a human. And Grayson said no. He's a Weisenheimer, you see, it's right there in the notes. Grayson is a Weisenheimer. Right there in the notes. Check him out. Check him out. He likes his iPod. What a sweetheart. Wait till you see this little boy, how positive he is. And then we'll have to think, like, how often are we that positive, you know? And the other one I want to talk about is living with Harlequin ichthyosis. Okay? This is when your skin grows 10 times too fast. Ooh, I've got all these, like, right now, I legit, like, my mind is like, doo, 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 doo. And I'm, like, seeing all these science symbols, and then, like, osis, like, and it's meaning in Latin, and I'm like, but what? And then I got the symbols that are like, I cannot think straight, y'all, I can't. And so they give this young lady, Anna, a lot of baths. Oh, you know, plus, well, we'll bring it up, but these children have siblings too, so it's not just the parents, it's siblings too. So my concern in all this is the parents, because the siblings, they also get attention, but and that's very hard. I mean, you even know Theo Vaughn, his family suffered a lot because his sister needed surgeries and stuff. So, you know, like, it's hard to see, you don't, but the parents really never, like, who's looking out for the person who's looking at both of them? Constantly trying to make it right and fair and good, and it's exhausting. Then you got a significant other, a husband or a wife too. You got to watch them. Then other people probably want to talk to you, your mom or your cousin or something. Like, when do they get a break? When do they get, who throws a party for them, you know? And the thing about it is that bothers me the most is that in society, they're really not allowed to even ask for anything. It's not, it's just, I've been a caregiver in those situations. Sometimes I'll just bop over when I'm not supposed to get paid and stuff, and I'll bop over. I'll go get out of here. Go get some coffee. Go take a minute, because it's so hard. It never, ever, ever stops. You can't just get up and leave that. And it's not like they're getting married and leaving. It's not like they're getting on, you know what I'm saying? There's like things that we take for granted that these people cannot really do, like simple stuff. This child, Anna, needs to be in the bathtub all the time. She eats in the bathtub, watches TV in the bathtub. Then they got an aqua for her. She actually does go to school. She's 6 years old now, I think. Let me double check. But they show her also, he the young man that, this is his channel and I cannot remember his name, that guy. He has an earlier video of Anna when she was much younger in a high chair. So, I also saw one today about a young lady who has dementia, like a youth dementia. I don't want to say what I think it is. It always makes me think of Fernando. Alright, so Anna, she has lots of baths. She doesn't transport a protein that everybody else has to the outer skin layer, so she has no first layer of skin. When I was in esthetician school, they showed we have 5 layers of skin, if I'm not mistaken. What is that? I finally did. I finally won. I can't remember. Okay, wait. How many layers? How many layers? How many children? Yeah, I'm going down the wrong path. How many layers of skins do human skins? 3 main layers. Epidermis, top layer. Why don't I just lean over a little bit more, you butt? Alright. Epidermis, the top layer, which is visible to the eye. It has 5 sublayers. The epidermis protects the body, keeps it hydrated, and produces new skin cells. It also contains melanin, which gives skin color, and pores, which allow sweat and oil to escape. The epidermis is constantly shedding dead skin cells from the top layer and replacing them with new cells from lower layers. The dermis is the middle layer, which contains connective tissues, capillaries, nerve endings, hair follicles, glands. The dermis supports and protects the skin, and deep layers helps through thermoregulation and aids in sensation. And the hypodermis is the bottom fatty layer. Skin can also be divided into 7 layers from superficial to deep. So superficial means top. Stratum corneum, stratum lucidum, stratum granulosum, stratum spinosum, stratum basal, I think it's basal. But it looks like basal, but I want to say basal. Papillary layer and reticular layer. All right. I hear you. All right, so she doesn't have the top layer. The mom's really sweet in this. She said, I tell everybody that she has superhero skin. So if she has a cut, it gets cleared right up so fast, it'll be healed by the end of the day. And if she's bruised, it'll heal by the end of the day. Skin grows 10 times too fast. When you watch the video, her skin's peeling, like it's growing while you watch it. This young lady was so super smart. Boy, she was smart. Kids stare at her. That's right. That was the main problem with this young lady, is that so many people stare at her. So when she goes to get on the bus or stuff, she does go to school. First of all, you have to be careful with her, like the definition said about the skin. Her skin, if she gets too hot, she can have serious problems. If she gets too cold, same thing. So they actually have they have to put on a heater in the swimming pool, and they have to put on a special jacket on her when she goes to school to cool her. She's very, very smart. So what they did too was the school itself made a book about what her diagnosis is, which is the Harlequin ichthyosis. I want to get that explanation. Actually, it's if I could think straight, that's why we've got this here. Ichthyosis. Icky itself is a word. So, a group of skin disorders that cause dry, scaly, thickened skin that can appear rough and red. There are more than 20 types of ichthyosis, and symptoms that range from mild to severe. It can affect internal organs. Wow. Wow. Of course, because of the heating and the cooling. That makes me think of Seinfeld. What was it? It was like, are you importing or exporting? It's like, well, we import potato chips, but yeah, okay. The older brother, he said he helps. He gives her food, feeds her. He does her baths. He puts on her Aquaphor. The mom said, oh, she's 8 years old. The mom said through all 8 years, she did the math, and that she actually spent 1 year of her life in the bathtub. She can't sweat or get goosebumps. Outside of town, they can't go outside of town. Because of COVID, she got arthritis. The mom looks devastated as the father tells a story of when the doctors broke the news about this. I chose these two videos for a few reasons, but so you constantly need to regulate the body temperature with cooling vests. So the book is in every single class, but what's even cooler is that they made it so that everybody gets the book, like they could take it home. So everybody in the school knows that Anna has Harlequin. She's treated nicely. She has friends. The problem is when they leave town, if they go anywhere that they don't know, that nobody knows her, that a lot of people will stare at her and make jokes or point or whatever. If nobody learns, then, you know, how many times have you had an awkward interaction because you don't know how to respond to somebody who has like a lazy eye or like has like a tooth out? You know who I look like when I do that? It's on a doggone it. It's like a Lawrence Welk show on Saturday Night Live. She's like, and I stay in the basement. All right, so anyway. Play with, she likes to play with her brother. She has two brothers. The oldest one, he's a teenager. And then the younger one, they play Minecraft and zombies and all that stuff together. When I saw this, it was 175,000 views, and it was 2 weeks ago. Look up the mountain medical terms. All right, so what I wanted to do was just shed a little light. Love in your heart. Yeah, yeah. So I looked up The question I put in there, is there a program for the therapy of parents with children of disabilities? Yes, there are programs to support parents of children with disabilities, including therapy services and financial assistance. Therapy services, it says one institute that names a name. I might as well say it. Ackerman Institute offers family therapy for parents of children with developmental disabilities like ADHD, autism, sensory processing disorder, SPD, I would guess that would be. The goal is to help families develop coping, communication, and skills. The Kiddos Clubhouse Foundation may provide financial help for therapies like speech, sign me up, physical and developmental assessments. Funding comes from grants, donors, charitable events, and partnerships. That's awesome. So that's called the Kiddos Clubhouse Foundation. So if you know anybody with ADHD, autism, sensory processing disorder, and other disabilities like that, that's good. The Kiddos Clubhouse Foundation. The Care Family Grant Program, that's all capital letters, CARE, Family Grant Program, can help families pay for therapy sessions, autism diagnosis, medication, summer camps. The Pediatric Angel Network also offers financial and material assistance. Government programs. SSI offers financial help to low-income families. Social Security, income and administration, SNAP benefits. So that SNAP benefits, it's like food stamps and stuff like that. Okay. State programs. California Regional Centers offer services for people with development disabilities. Parent training programs. The IYPT is a 12-week program based on social and operant learning theories. Stepping Stones is another program designed for parents of children with disabilities. So that's the name, Stepping Stones. It's not capitalized. The IYPT is capitalized. That's 12-week program. Social and operant learning theories. Now this one's all capital. I get confused on your RUPP, Autism Network. Parent Training Program, 11-session program, teaches parents how to reduce their child's disruptive behaviors. All right. There's a whole bunch here. Here's something interesting for everybody else. 8 tips for working with parents of special needs children. We need help too. It's not just them. It's all of us. Don't you know the babies are our babies? Okay, here's the tips. Open doors of communication. Boy, oh boy, I really do not like it when I would be studying something and be like, open the doors of communication. First of all, I don't want to write that. It's very long. I'm going to have to look at that. It's going to mess me up. And then I'm like, doors of communication. Of course there'd be people talking when nobody's talking. All right, never start a discussion with complaints. Never criticize the behavior of a child. Provide information. Teach the parents. They didn't say teach. I just thought I'd throw in that D with the teach. Provide information to the parents. Ask parents to use props. Give the parents props, Give the parents props, All right. Never directly ask for medication. Wait a minute. Hold up. How do you never directly? right? Bring around the rosy, try to ask about medication. What are you talking about? That is the first thing I ask. I ask allergies, medications. How am I supposed to know how to act, how to react? It's a first flip. This must be, it seems like it's for people working for people who have children with disabilities. Avoid stereotyping. Oh, thanks for the news flash. Avoid labeling. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Wow, you got all the answers. What are some challenges they've faced as parents of children with special needs? There we go. Stress. Fear and worry about your child's pain and suffering. Yes. Guilt over the limits of your ability to protect the child, I would say, as well as the other children too. So that's a lot of guilt. Feelings of isolation because you miss out on many family-oriented activities because your child's disability prevents him or her from successfully participating. And grief. Wow. There's Bible's full right there. That's the truth. That is the truth. What is Parent Intervention Program? A structured set of activities for children's primary adult caregivers that is intended to positively influence parenting behaviors and achieve positive outcomes for children. All right, it's all good and fine, but I'm just wondering, like, what is the new parent support program? NPSP. Parent Support Program, new Parent Support, okay, that's what it stands for. New Parent Support Program, NPSP. Right, NPSP. Staffed with nurses who can provide one-on-one support and guidance for expecting and new parents. Remember that. Also, just to throw this out there for people who don't know, if you want to give your child breast milk and you want to nurse and you can't, for example, I couldn't with my son because I kept getting infections there, and I'd have to go on, he'd bite me. It was ruthless. And I'd have to go on antibiotics over and over and over, so I wouldn't be able to nurse him at that time. The hospitals have frozen breast milk. Breast. Alright, one more thing here. What is the Mother's Program? What is a solo parent program? The financial aid. Ding, ding, ding. Now you said it. You said what I wanted to hear. What I wanted to hear was actually like something else, but this helps. Designed to assist with essential expenses related to child rearing. You're gonna rear your child, such as etiquette, child education, healthcare, and living costs. All right, well that's a good thing. You know, I didn't know for years about a lot of programs. I never even thought to look it up. Autism Speaks, that's a website. Wow, you know what's crazy? It's also giving websites of debt solution. Debt solution. Man. There was a lot, Maya. Hi, Maya. Oh! One more thing before you go. This is not a paper. Okay. These are what I was talking about with those pellets. If you have a cat at all or any other animal that uses a box like that, those are $7.50 for 40 pounds. I get like 2 for the month, but it actually like works. I've got 2 boxes. It works longer than the 2 bags in 1 month. So that's $14 for the entire month. It doesn't stick to the bottom. It actually goes back to wood chips. It's pine pellets, and it doesn't smell or anything. You could always take out, like, if somebody puts a steaming dump on the top, like, whoop, but you don't have to get rid of the whole thing. And if you do, it doesn't stick to the bottom. You're not scraping anything. That is worth millions. A million, a million, a million. I love you. Grazie, grazie, thank you, and I love you.